Joe Batista comes down, stands right in front of my cubicle with a smile on his face and says, "Got your equipment?" I was just like, "Yeah." And he goes, just want to let you know you need to be ready. We might need you tonight." And starting to panic a little bit, like, wait a second, what did he just say? I had to meet up in this room here to sign a one-day contract. I went out, my equipment was gone. I thought someone stole it. Not used to that, you know, I'm used to carrying my own stuff, but they had already taken it in to unpack it.
Do you have foot gear? Do you have is that everything you need?
Yeah, I need a glove.
Yeah, okay, go in here, put on your laundry, and go upstairs. You want a blocker too?
Same size as you.
Sure, why not? There's a lot of guys that came up just to greet me and shake my hand and introduce themselves, and I mean, that tells you, again, the type of character that we have in that locker room.
Hey, push it. All right.
And then my stuff was already all laid out, so I mean, that was even a cool experience too. Never had that before. It was awesome to be a part of that, be a part of the locker room speech by the coaches and Ryan and Steve's speeches. It was just an unbelievable experience. And it's so awesome that it's my hometown team, and I was lucky enough to be able to work for them in the first place, and now, I mean, it's just amazing.
So you're on the bench. You're probably pretty sure that Enroth is going to take one for the team tonight unless he gets injured. But just sitting there watching the game, hearing the chatter amongst the guys, I mean, that's a different view for you.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I've been around it long enough, and so I understand that. But the speed at this level is just amazing.
Tell me your wife eventually found out you were on the bench, even though she didn't respond to your text. She must have got bombarded by...
She did. She was able to make it for the second period because my brother was here and had the ticket that I was supposed to take. So she was calling him, but his phone was dead. So she's at security, was like, "My husband's the backup goalie," you know, just like yelling it out to these people. And some random guy goes, "Oh, here, have my ticket." So he just handed her a ticket, and she was able to run in and find my brother. So whoever that guy was, I want to thank him too. That was just, I mean, tells you what type of people there are in Buffalo.
What happened at the end when the final buzzer goes? Take us through that.
I actually turned to Dave Williams. I said, do I go out there? And he's like, "Come on, you got to go out there." You know, my dream come true as a child, and the first thing I can think of is what happens if I step out and trip and, you know, face plant on the ice. I let the other guys go out first, and then Ted Nolan came up right behind me, smacked me, and he's like, "Get out there, kid. You gotta be a part of this. Get out there." So he kind of shoved me along, which was really cool.
That's it, Buffalo.
Well, on a very emotional night, a lot happening around this hockey team. They come out, they responded very well. And for the first time since April of last year, they're able to win 3 hockey games in a row. Give them an awful lot of credit.
How much was the contract for?
It was, I actually finally read it yesterday. I didn't even read it at the time. I just saw my name and, you know, signing for the Buffalo Sabres. It was like, well, the really cool part is it does say something about being a professional player. But at the bottom then it says, you know, no form of payment, no bonuses or anything like that. So nothing other than a jersey, and I got the game puck too. So that's, for me, that's good enough payment. For hometown team, it's just unbelievable. Growing up in Buffalo, I never would have thought that my childhood dream would come true like that.